I'm learning really pretty quick, actually. Get a good stick, though. Don't touch that. Come on. Me? With a stick. As long as there's nobody around.
We're ready. It's about 7 now, shooter.
7!
If I forget about your bets, it's on Pasquale. He said it's
Yeah,
on him.
that's all on me. I'll pay double.
6 here. Come on, 6. Come on, 6.
There it is!
Exactly 2 months remained in the regular season, and the Penguins were comfortably in the playoff picture, sitting second in their division and 6 points behind the top team in the Eastern Conference. But there was nothing comfortable about their upcoming schedule.
Anytime you're playing an elite team like Detroit, it sometimes scares you into that focus that you really need for the game.
What the Penguins had for the game, for the first time in over 2 months, was their full complement of forwards, as Blake Como returned to the lineup.
It was a long couple months of rehab and skating, trying to keep my legs in game shape. It felt good to be back, just having everyone back healthy, getting some line combinations, creating some chemistry.
Around to Blake Como, back to Letang, a slapper, off the line, picked up by Glenquist, and he shoots and scores off the board.
We waited a long time to get everybody together, to have Como back in and guys playing their proper minutes and playing the roles they should play certainly give us a better idea of what we had.
Felt like it was a while before we could finally get a full lineup, so he made a big impact right away.
What does Como bring to this line that they have been missing in 20 games?
Speed, nasty behavior.
Finish it is a finish, you're right.
Obviously missing that amount of time, you don't always expect guys to look and feel like they've been there for a while, but he certainly did, and that was one of our better games when you look back at the second half of the year. Looking at that time frame, I think our focus was just on getting our game in order and making sure that we're consistent. So the fact that we didn't finish as strong as we wanted in Ottawa was a little disappointing, and I think just understanding that you need to be better and learning from it, and I thought we did that in Chicago. We played a really good game, and sometimes it's going to happen that you're going to play well and lose, but you trust that if you play the right way consistently that you'll get the results you want.
That was a good stretch. The Chicago game was a terrific hockey game, and when you get to a shootout, it can go either way. It really got to the point where the team started to show what they're capable of doing.
You know, we want to climb as high as we can in the division standings, and we know how important the division games are. Washington's a tough game, but that last loss at home, that was definitely frustrating, and everyone did a good job of realizing how we're going to be successful against them, playing a gritty, hard-working game.
That's not how many goals you score, it's how our team is playing. So our improvement in playing Washington was where we wanted it, but we didn't close out the game.
There wasn't a lot of excuses when you look at that game against Washington. It's difficult just because I think we were better than we played, and knowing how important that game was, for whatever reason we weren't at our best, so that one was a frustrating one.
We've had a lot of adversity through the year. Anytime you face that type of adversity, yeah, it's better for the team. Those are important building blocks.
I think we've realized some things as a team on how we're going to be successful, and some things that maybe aren't going to make us successful, and I think learning that during the regular season is only going to help us for our playoff push. In the last 3 games we've addressed some of those things, and we just got to continue to keep getting better.
I think we've been somewhat tested that way with the injuries, and with everything not coming together perfectly, you see what you're made of, after times like that, and we're going to see here down the stretch.
Based on the doctor's report, I don't believe we'll see Pascal this year. He's not going to be cleared to play until June, and obviously that's a big loss. This is a team that's had 38 players in their lineup to date, almost 2 teams. I believe that this team has learned a lot from the adversity that they've dealt with, which is really a strong point for us going into the playoffs.
Did you guys ever do that growing up, the tennis balls? Yeah, the blocking. The hockey balls or tennis balls? That's a great drill. We should play that today, actually. That'd be fun. I can't believe you left all your gear on. That's great.
What?
I love it. They're gonna love it. Pants are falling down. Do I look like a hockey school instructor right now?
Sidney Crosby's Little Penguins program provides free equipment to kids in the Pittsburgh area. It also provided 40 of those kids with some free advice from a few surprise coaches.
You got some drills for us?
They seem pretty happy. Just to see that many kids having a good time and enjoying the game, that's really what the program's about, is just giving kids the opportunity to play that might typically not have that chance, and seeing them skate around, you know, some of them falling all over the place, getting back up, just enjoying themselves, I think was the best part of that.
All right, wait. Go. You all right? All right. There you go. Yeah. Whoop. You all right, buddy? You're gonna help him? Gonna show him a new move. There you go. Oh!
Talk about grassroots of hockey, and we've all had those volunteers that helped us along the way, and they might not even remember who they skated with by the time they grow up. You know, all the guys that were out there, they might not even remember, but it's a pretty pure example of the passion for hockey out there.
Hi, how are you? You are? I like to hear that. Wow, good job. Really tight to it. Nice job. You're up, Riley. You did that already? You're that fast? Oh, and you have Gino's stick.
Yeah.
Where's Gino?
I have no idea.
So you and Gino switch sticks. We'll have to find Gino. We'll switch sticks for you.
Thanks for all the equipment and stuff.
Yeah, you're welcome. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, you're welcome.
I'm coming back on a game March 1st.
Oh, lucky you. It's hilarious trying to get them all to, it's unbelievable. Yeah?
I'll miss you.
You're gonna miss me? I'll miss you too. Good job today.
24 hours later, Sidney Crosby went from leading the Little Penguins to leading the Big Ones.
Penguins trying to get the motor going the other way. They can't get out of their own end. Wenberg in front to Hartnell, throws it right by Fourie with a brilliant move in front of the net. 1-0 Columbus.
We were not ready to play that game against Columbus. I mean, we were lucky to even be in the game at the end of the first period.
Let's work to draw more. Work to draw some more, boys.
We had a pretty bad first period, and we started to come around there in the second, and you're always looking for ways to help the team.
Look at this. We got a fight going on. Kabinski and Crosby.
It's Dubinsky, you know, a guy that there's some history with there.
Sidney Crosby's had enough. He's going to fight his own battles here. If that doesn't bring the crowd to its feet, look at it here in Pittsburgh, folks. Awesome stuff. Oh boy, Sid, nice buddy.
I think everyone got energy from that. When you have him leading the way like that, playing hard, it's just going to trickle down throughout the lineup. That wasn't our best effort against Columbus. I think he was maybe trying to get the guys going. You got to use that to your advantage.
That was a reaction to a situation that had happened in the playoffs last year and it carried forward into this season. I thought our team had a good response from it.
Malkin gives the Penguins the tying goal.
Atta boy, Gino. That's it, boys. What's up, Jack? I know, eh? It's great.
Losing that game was really tough. To lose when we're on a power play at the end of the game, they score a shorthanded goal. You should never lose a game like that.
Clearly, the Columbus game was a low point through that stretch.
Dubinsky follows on and gives the Jackets a lead on a shorthanded goal.
Unfortunately, we lost the game, and he obviously scores the winner, so it's still frustrating after the game. There's just no way to accept, you know, the way that things are going, so we got to find a way to get more out of one another.
Are we playing to our level? That's the first thing. Second thing is, you've got to get to individuals because you need individual play to come up. And over the next several games, we've really got to monitor how they're playing. We've got to talk to them about exactly what our expectations are and how are they delivering on the ice.
We got a great leadership group in there. We got a lot of guys that know that we needed to be better, and it was just a matter of us basically looking in the mirror and everyone picking their game up. We realized that where we were at wasn't good enough.
Give me one good reason. I will turn this ship around. I will sail into your ocean. Won't let anything get in my way. I won't let the sun go down. I won't fear what comes around. I will weather any storm till I'm wrapped up in your arms. Till I'm wrapped up in your arms.
Riding a 3-game skid, Pittsburgh was looking to rebound in St. Louis against a Blues team that's familiar to some.
Hey, this is my bud. How are you? Nice to see you. All good? Yeah, really good. What's up, buddy?
As any NHL player knows, friendships and competition are mutually exclusive. Winning supersedes all.
It's a special feeling, but at the same time, there's no friends on the ice. You got to do your job, and they play a playoff type of game. They're going to be in our face. They're going to be physical. We have to stick with our game plan and be patient.
Patience suits Paul Martin well. The veteran defenseman is as unflappable as he is talented.
Yeah, Cody, come on. Yeah, Bo. Or not. Go. Tiger! Keep it going! You heard me yell. That was my fault. I wanted to say it was coming for you. Hey, over! Yeah!
Paulie's pretty calculated in the way he thinks the game. He's always one play ahead.
You saw me, right? The reverse? Good play, yeah. You don't like when I yell?
Paul's just one of those guys that has great hockey sense. You can't really teach what he has. He's always in great position.
Oh boy. Yeah!
Paul compliments Chris really well. Chris compliments Paul really well. They're both huge for the success of our team.
Oh! I threw my hip to the center of the ice. And did you see it? I had my hand up like they teach you growing up. Yeah, Hardy!
He scores! Patrick Hornquist!
Henry Horndog, nice pass, there we go.
And the Malkin, the Crosby, redirect, and he scores. He thinks he's got it in. The referee didn't see the play. Crosby thought the puck was in.
Did he go in, Hordy? Close?
That's it.
It's in?
For sure.
Just depends if they see it or not?
Yeah, that's in for sure. Like, I see the whole puck is in the net.
Tell me that you love me.
It probably is a goal, but they can't see it. I'll say no. Can't see it on tape, right?
Already said it was in. We can't see on that table.
Tell me that you love me.
Wes McCauley in deep conversation with Toronto. Buy, sell, no, buy, sell.
Yeah, I think someone hung up on him. It's taking too long and had to call back.
It's taken out of here.
All right. Okay.
All right, Wes, give it to us.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice stands. We have no goal.
Sid right away raised his hands.
He did.
And you know players like Sidney, their vision is incredible.
You know who knows whether it was in or not? And for sure is the goaltender.
Brian Elliott.
I can't believe Elliott found a way to hide that one. I knew that the puck was over the goal line because I could see the goal line clearly when I skated by the net. Sometimes you feel like you can't even buy one. Goalies, they know how to do it.
On to the right wing and Sutter. Back for Como to Sutter. Backhand shot. Score! That's conclusive.
Heavy! Nice shot. Good deception. That way, Combs. Way to bounce it around there.
The Blues are defeated tonight by the Penguins 4-2. Big road win here in St. Louis for Pittsburgh.
Take a look at that game against that team. That's the standard that's expected out of each guy, battle level. Played against one of the best battle teams in the league. Great job out there. We have to get out of here quick. Hey, because of the back-to-back. Let's get out of here right away.
The St. Louis game was a big boost for us, and then to come back on a back-to-back against Florida, never easy with the travel.
It was a tough back-to-back. Both teams arrived 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning in here to Pittsburgh. It's a tough 6 o'clock start. We had our hands full, but we delivered on that night.
Oh, Martin makes it 3-0 Pittsburgh. Oh, right in on goal, and he backhands it over his shoulder.
That's the sign of a good team, when they come off a poor performance and bounce right back and win back-to-back games over the weekend.
Five days prior to the NHL trade deadline, the cost of business reared its head in Pittsburgh. Zach Sill was involved in a trade for Daniel Winnick.
I don't think you ever get used to guys getting traded.
Siller was a great guy for the team. I think the players would tell you the same thing.
He was so likable in the locker room, great guy off the ice. You know, you got to respect a guy that plays the way that he does. He plays hard every shift, finishes his checks. It's not an easy job, but he did it really well.
Bringing in a guy like Winnick, obviously he's been around the league for a long time, brings a lot of experience, he's a big guy, really plays a playoff style game.
Winnick didn't make it to Washington, but that didn't keep the Penguins from playing a playoff type game.
Markwood shoots and scores!
We didn't play well against Washington early, but we didn't really have our team together. The last couple games we've had our team together. Now we had to show Washington what we could play like.
They had our number this year, and to go into their building and play the way we did, that was a good win for us.
It was a very important game, and you could see the emotion on both sides.
The Penguins played their cards right, beating the Capitals for the first time all season. It was cause for celebration in Pittsburgh.
Tanger. Selfie. Cool. You can make a fake selfie and have somebody take it. Oh, I can't do it.
Cheese.
Is your name Robert?
Yeah. Seriously?
Full name.
Nobody told me that.
Look at the salt and pepper.
Get it.
I'm not getting in there.
Oh, you're on your social media?
Yeah, I want to see the picture.
Cool. He didn't come and sit on mine in Andy's lap, that's for sure.
Who?
Thanks for the picture. I'll get Gino in there.
Yo, Lemon.
You need 5?
Why? You need 5 to win.
There it is. Where's the money?
Let the games begin.
Press it. Perfect.
2-1 on the blackjack, 2-1 on the blackjack, man.
Ready? I've done that a few times so far.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's use real terminology here. That's a tie. We're not pushing anything here. On the line. I did? All right, good call. Look at the honest players of this table.
7. That's your first one. I mean,
all right, closing all bets. 21. My tip? Yeah, it's your tip. I don't know what to do on the blackjacks, to be honest.
oh, nice. Oh, I'll double that up.
We need a 5.
Am I allowed to do that?
The next morning, the casino floor turned to ice, and the Penguins' newest chip had arrived.
We get a bigger body. We get a guy who's a great penalty killer. We get a guy who's experienced in the league. I'm really excited about what he can add for our team.
He's a lot like Brandon Sutter, where he plays the game hard, plays the game right, and he adds a lot of depth.
Daniel Winnick has had a career year in Toronto. He's a very good team guy. He was important to pick up.
This game's huge for us against Columbus. We've been playing some really good hockey lately, and we want to keep things rolling.
Okay, here we go. 3 days off, no game. Let's get that intensity up.
Stay on it. Good board battle there, fellas.
Careful! A lot of pressure. Let's get up in their hands as much as we can.
I've known Gary Agnew a long time. We played together originally at university. His focus is our defense and our penalty kill. But he has a much broader perspective on things and much broader impact on the team. So our defensive habits as a team is something he's always looking at.
Good read, Marty. The way to battle, boys. The way to win the stick battles there. Hey, quick rest. If he comes back with Johansson, you're going to have to go again. Okay, here he comes, so. It's the way to move the puck, boys. It's the way to skate.
He's a funny guy, and he can joke a little bit. He can loosen up the room. I like that side of things that he has, because you have to have some balance in your coaching staff.
Sorry, Marty. Good speed, Map.
Hags on the bench, he's a passionate guy. He gets fired up, and as a player, you like to hear that.
Hey! Gotta be kidding me, Timmy! Nobody saw that! Hey, wakey, boys! They're not gonna give us the puck, boys. You gotta go get it.
He's a great assistant coach. He's someone that you can go and talk to if you got something you want to ask him. He's a great communicator.
Cool, you got Marty.
What side am I playing?
Left. Go.
Drops it out to Crosby. Left wing circle in front. Hornquist knocked away. Pick up by Pouliot. He shoots and scores. Derek Pouliot nails it on the power play, the third of the night for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
There's no guesswork there. That was solid in, yeah.
The Penguins have defeated the Columbus Blue Jackets. They make it 4 in a row.
We continue to play the same way we've played. We've done a really good job and gotten our game pretty consistent here the last week or so. So we just want to build off of that.
The architect of the Pittsburgh Penguins had less than 24 hours to complete the building of his team. The NHL trade deadline was fast approaching.
We haven't shut our phones off. We will continue to talk to teams. I won't be as aggressive as I was earlier, but I'm not going to suggest that if the right thing comes along that we wouldn't do it.
Every general manager in the league is always looking to improve their team.
It's not an easy position to be in for a player, and it's human nature to kind of let that kind of wander in your mind. Guys have families and things like that.
What we're doing is watching every day to see what little thing we can improve to be ready for the playoffs.
Just hours before the deadline, Jim Rutherford made 2 moves to improve his blue line.
That's fair. Okay, good. Well, sounds like it's all in order. The first trade we made today was Robert Bertuzzo to St. Louis for Ian Cole, and then very close to the deadline, about 20-3, we made a trade, Simon Dupre to Anaheim for Ben Lovejoy. We feel we strengthened our defense after going through the process of our forwards, getting more balance and depth up front, and so this is our team.
Once the trade deadline is passed, guys can look around the room, realize this is the group you're going to go to battle with, this is a group that you're going to have your playoff run with, and then it's time just to buckle down and play some really good hockey.
With the trade deadline in the rearview mirror, the Penguins buckled up for a long trip out west. A perfect chance for Penguins new and old to begin their march toward the playoffs.
I think we're more than capable of having a good road trip. I think it's a good opportunity for the guys to get back together on the road. It's about trying to go and create some momentum, get some wins in some tough buildings, climb the standings.
Well, now that we have everybody together over the last few weeks, it's a consistency in our play.
Consistency. I think when you look at our team, we've shown at different points since the start of the season, really, that, we're on our game. We're a tough team to play against.
Como shot, that's it, it's a goal!
So much energy, so much adrenaline. So fun to be a part of. I'm so glad my new team won.
From a defensive perspective, I'd like to see us heading into playoffs that we're really confident in our defensive game. So that means we can play any type of game you want.
Jeff Carter almost gave it away. It's loose. Here's Hornquist shooting, scoring! And the Penguins win this hockey game 1-0. So the Pittsburgh Penguins march into Los Angeles, and in OT, the red-hot Patrick Hornquist finishes the game.
We need to continue to work on our compete level on a consistent basis and doing the little things right in the game, because if something goes wrong at some point down the stretch or in a playoff series, if you're playing the game the right way, there's always something to turn back to.
What's your name?
Sid.
Sidney Crosby.
Exactly, Sydney, yep.
Sidney Crosby.
Did you guys miss school for this? Wow.
I don't.
Pretty lucky, huh?
I don't want to go to school.
Why don't you want to go to school?
Because it's boring.
Well, I'm glad you had fun today. Do you have any homework you have to do since you missed?
No.
No homework.
I already did mine yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
I already did mine yesterday.
You want me to sign your jersey there?
Can
There you
sign
go.
mine a little better?
Good luck, all right, buddy?
Stick.
Stick to?